I will be calling the police.
When you call the police, what are you going to tell them? Well,
You told us you want to put joiner on the site.
yeah. Today we're going to take a look at a company called Troy Foods. Now, it's a bit of a short one, is this, for the introduction, because I mean, what else can we say? They say we are one of the UK's leading manufacturers of mayonnaise and dressed salads. So these guys do mayonnaise and dressed salads. Exciting stuff, eh? Nah, I'm only kidding. Thought we'd just do a quick film of the ground tour. We'll do the ground tour, the building ground tour, before we fly over and get the aerial footage, because this looks alright. There's actually this like big Troy Foods logo over there. I'm trying not to point it over there because there's somebody watching. So we'll get that when they move out of the way, because I don't want it to look like I'm filming them. Might be filming them if they come over, who knows. So yeah, that's it really. I mean, it's not the biggest in the whole area, but there is a caution as well, because there are some kind of pylon wires at the back of the building, which means we're going to have a bit of a we're going to have to be careful when we fly over. We can get around the back, by the way. There's a pavement that runs adjacent to it, so I can still keep visual line of sight of the drone. Yeah, and that's it really.
That's what you're doing.
Oh, yeah, don't worry. Do you want to do just doing a video of Troy Foods? You know, the building.
For who?
Just for me. It's not business or like that. You know what I mean? It's just.
We open with immediate escalation. No warm-up, no easing in. The employee threatens to call the police before even identifying a problem. Classic corporate panic mode. Keep an eye on how fast policy turns into police. Here comes the first major misunderstanding. The employee believes company rules override public filming rights. Spoiler: they don't. This is where the drama starts brewing. Watch how confusion transforms into confrontation. The auditor identifies the boundary like a pro. Public versus private land 101. Meanwhile, the staff retreats silently. Silence in these situations usually means someone is dialing 999 for feelings hurt, not for an actual crime. Buckle up.
Fly my drone over the top and have a little look at what's going on and stuff, you know, from the air.
You're not going to be allowed to fly a drone around here.
Sorry mate, you have to speak up, I can't hear you.
You're not going to be allowed to fly a drone around here.
I definitely will be doing. I'm definitely going over today with the drone.
Just permission for that.
No, I don't know why you keep on going back to
Let's
this.
speak to my director and find out. He might come out and tell me.
Yeah, just let the people know. Need to know there's a drone coming over. It should be all right. Cheers. There we go. Look, permission for everything. If he comes back and tells me I ain't got permission, what I'm going to do is tell him I ain't got permission to come over and speak to me. It's madness, that, isn't it? Oh man. So yeah, what we'll do is I'll get this sign actually, because he's gone back in now, so he's moved out. I didn't want to be pointing the camera towards him, because people say, oh, you're winding him up. So I go out my way not to wind him up. So anyway, there's the he's gone back inside, you see, there's the Troy Foods logo, you know, on the building. So that for me is one of the points that I'll probably fixate on the drone show, you know, the big Troy Foods logo. And that's it really. What I'll do is I'll just hang around a little bit, because he said he's going to go get his manager. So I don't want him kind of panicking about what's going on, so I'll just try and explain to him that just a bit of filming, just a bit of flying, all from public, and there is nothing to worry about. I've got a couple of cars going in. I'll just divert the camera, because I know I'm allowed to actually film number plates, but like I say, I just don't want to wind them up, you know what I mean? So yeah, I've not been filming the private cars that have just gone in, so if they bring that up. And well, what we've got here is we've got a sign here that says private property, no parking. So that sign is across from this kind of metal kind of bollard here, So I would imagine where those double yellow line ends and that grey ends kind of thing, they've even got a white line here that kind of goes over those, but I would imagine that the white line on the ground, which is about a metre in front of me, is their boundary. I don't think anyone's coming out. What we'll do is we'll get the drone over and get the aerial shots that we need.
Spoke to the owners of the company.
Yeah.
They're not available to talk to you.
Yeah.
Equally, what they've advised me to do is call the police. So I'm going to do that now. I just wanted to let you know that.
Who's advised you to call the police, sorry?
The owners of the company.
The manager of the company has advised you?
The owners of the company.
Okay, what have they asked you to say?
Yeah, they just said, you know, we'd like you to stop videoing the site. You did say that you were going to send a drone up. That is something you can't do as well. So if you decide that you want to do that, then I will be calling the police.
When you call the police, what are you going to tell them?
What do you mean?
Well,
you told us you want to put a drone up over the site.
Yeah, and what does?
I don't want you to do that.
I don't want you to be here bothering me while I'm getting the footage that I need. You know what I mean? So,
Footage
who's this guy? How come he's come out?
For what?
Sorry, say that again.
Footage for what?
Well, I've already told you, just for me. I just do it like it's just a social media thing. You know what I mean? Just for me. So that's it, really. I mean.
Right. Okay. Well, what do you think?
Well, that's what they've been advised to do by the
So you are now going to go away and phone the police?
The police and just ask them to come down, and I'll explain to them what you've explained.
You're very soft spoken, sorry, I can't hear. I've got this over me. So that's it, really. Then.
Yeah.
The drone's definitely going over today, by the way. I am going to fly over for sure.
Okay. Well,
That's absolutely fine. We've been advised to phone the police by the owners of the business. It's not our business, it's the owner of the business. So that's what Chris is going to do.
Oh, right. That's are you going to go stop him though?
Stop, Chris.
Are you going to go? Is it Chris? Are you not going to go stop Chris from phoning the police?
No, because we both reporting to the owner of the business and the owner.
Sorry, you're soft spoken.
The owner of the business has asked us to phone the police.
I know, but the owner of the business has asked you to. He's asked you to do something that's not right, hasn't he? Because when you phone the police, what are you going to say? He said there's a drone flying over or something. Is that a crime?
It's not our business. It's the owner of the business. We've informed them that there's somebody filming and they're going to fly a drone over. The owner of the business has said, "Could you please phone the police?"
Why don't you go back to the owner of the business and say that's not a crime to fly a drone over, so we're not going to ring the police?
We're only doing what we're being told.
Okay then. So you're just following orders, yeah? Okay, that's fine. Is it ringing 999 or 111?
Yeah.
999?
Doesn't matter which number I'm calling.
Look, I was just wondering because 999 they'll be here quick.
I'm not about to say anything because you're clearly videoing me. So, if you're willing to turn that off, then we can have a better conversation. If that's the case, then.
I'm just finishing the video, don't worry. Okay. Right then, I think it might be time for the drone. Got this guy filming me.
Video, I thought I'd just take a photograph.
Oh, he's taking a picture of me. That's mad, isn't it? They won't hear you on that, you're too soft spoken, mate.
Fair enough. So as we mentioned before, the owners of the business don't want you flying the drone over. So just to repeat that again to you, the owners of the business don't want you flying the drone over.
The owners of the business, what? Sorry, I can't hear you, mate.
The owners of the business would not like you flying the drone over the factory.
Over the factory?
So over here,
yeah.
The owners of the business don't want you flying that over the top because you mentioned before that you're going to fly the drone no matter what.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to fly the drone. That's what I've come here today to do. I've come here today to fly the drone, yeah. So Are you still not going to? Are you still not going to speak to your friend and tell him not to call the police?
Well, we've already been through that. So we said that if you're going to continue, then we'd be phoning the police because the owner of the business has asked us to do so. So that's why you carried on doing it, and so as was said, he is for the police.
Yeah. Oh, just. Can I just say as well, I'm not a threat to you, by the way. I'm not gonna. I'm just a friendly chap that just wants to fly his drone over. That's all.
We don't know that. Chris has asked you why, and you said you haven't given us an answer. So that's why we don't know what's happening. We don't know what's going on, apart from the fact that you're filming and you're going to fly a drone over.
No, I did say earlier, didn't fly social media just for me. That yeah. So I did expand on it to you, what I'm doing, if you know what I mean. I'm just surprised that you're phoning police, that's all. But if it's because the owners of the company's told you to do it, then I might be tempted to go back to him and just say, look, it's not a crime, so why are we phoning police? Ask him what you were supposed to say to the police. I'm running out of time now. I'm going to have to get the drone up in the air.
So when you say you're running out of time, what do you mean by you're running out of time?
No, so I'm running out of time. I've got a drone flight to do because I seriously need the shots of the from the air. So it's not something I'm messing about. You know what I mean? I've got a limited time budget, if you know what I mean. I can't be here all day waiting for you guys and fly, you know, before I fly and stuff like that. You know, I ain't got all day basically.
Well, we've asked you not to do that, but so it's entirely.
Oh, I know, but that's asked though, isn't it? So you've asked me not to do that. You've said you're not happy about it. I've asked you to.
That's why Chris is phoning the police. So.
Well, if I asked you to go back inside and what you know.
Well, that's a little bit different because this is the building that we work in. And the owners of the business have said that they don't want the drone flying over it. Yeah. So you can understand why. It's a completely different argument saying, can you go back inside? This is our place of work.
No, that's what I mean. I'm asking you to. You don't have to, but like I say, I don't have to kind of stop filming and flying, if you know what I mean.
It's a bit of a weak argument, but
it's a bit of a weak argument. Well, no, it is an actual, real argument, isn't it? That we don't control each other, do we?
We don't, but I don't understand why. I mean, the face mask it might be because of COVID or something. But would you be able to show us your face?
No, I'm just going to do the drone bit now.
Okay, because that's suspicious in itself that you won't show us your face. So you can understand why we might have a few questions on why.
No, because you're filming me. So why would I not put a mask up if you're filming me?
But you had that on before anybody was filming you.
No, I saw some people walking down with phones in their hand. I knew what's going to happen next, you know what I mean? Because that's what always happens when I do something. People come out, point the camera at me, film me, and then accuse me of filming them when I'm filming the building, not the people.
But the owners of the business have asked us to ask you to not do that, and could you please stop? But you're carrying on anyway, so if that's what happened, the owner of the business said, can you call the police? This is why we have called the police. So you can understand the reasonings why. Do you think like that it's not suspicious that you're covering your face?
No, because I've explained to you, I'm making my own privacy in public. You've come out to film me and take photos of me.
You're allowed to, but can you not understand why it might seem a little bit suspicious when somebody wants to fly something up the building?
Not really. I mean, I hadn't asked you to come out and do all this. I would have probably.
But the owners of the business have. So we're asking you politely and nicely if you proceed as you said you're gonna, then they have asked us to get in contact with the police, which is what's happened.
So is the owner of the business called Troy?
You'll be able to find that on the internet, on social media.
I just thought, you know, because you keep referring to the owner of the business, it's called Troy Food, so I thought, you know, maybe it's called Troy. I don't know. Anyway, so did the police say they were going to attend?
They are coming, yeah.
The police are coming here?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's mental. What, the police are coming here, really?
They certainly are, yeah.
I doubt that very much. The police have just arrived. If the police turn up, the world's gone mad.
My time or their time. You're the only one that's doing it.
No, you're the one that's rang them for a non-crime. What crime did you report? You didn't report anything, so you rang the police and you didn't report anything.
I'm not on video here for you to keep asking me questions.
Ah, man.
Mark my words, the police are on their way.
Mark your words, the police are on the way. Okay then. So what now then? Are you just going to stand here all day filming me?
Wait for the police.
Waiting for the
Wait
police?
for the police and that's fine.
Tell you what I better do then, I'll just get drawn up because I can't wait around too long. I might be gone big time they get here, you know what I mean?
Or you might still be here.
I might be, you never know.
We're looking for your drone in this one, huh? Are you sure that's a good thing? If it crashes on somebody's car.
So oh man, this is turning out to be a bit of an awkward lunch. I can't get the drone to fly. I think it needs a firmware update. I think that's a bit of a thing to remember, isn't it, before I go out next time, whether or not a firmware updated it. See whether or not we can find out what's being said. Let's walk a bit further up here.
Hello sir,
Hey up.
how are you?
Yeah, good.
Are you going to interact with me or you just want to film me or?
No, I didn't know. I don't know what you're even doing here. What are you even doing here?
If you give me a second I'll explain.
Go on then. Nice one.
That's what I said to you, are you going to interact with me or we're not going to talk at all?
Well, it's totally up to you. It's totally
Yeah,
up to you.
let's interact like normal human beings. What's the filming for?
For social media, I've told them.
Oh okay,
Yeah.
okay. For the purpose of it? I know social media sir, but for what purpose though?
That's all I'm willing to say, really. Just social media, like this. That's all that needs to be said, really, isn't it?
Well, yes and no, because you could imagine someone turning up. Imagine there's someone turning up at your place of work. I mean, I don't know what you do for a living, whether this is your living or I'm not too sure. But imagine there's someone turning up at your house. Say, for example, now, okay, and you've got all the cars parked outside, which is.
I'll stop you there.
use.
I'll stop you there.
No, you can't stop me there, sir.
I can.
I'm trying to interact with you. That's what I'm trying to do.
All right then.
Okay, then you can have your say then.
You're comparing a business premises to a house, though.
So it's personal cars, though, isn't it? It's still the same thing.
Personal cars.
It's personal cars, still the same thing.
All right then.
Okay, business, I agree with you. Totally, I agree with you. But you've got personal cars, sir, as well. And it wouldn't be right now, someone filming your personal cars wouldn't be right. That's my personal opinion. I wouldn't
Personal
like it
opinion,
as a normal human being like you are. I wouldn't like it, and nor would you, sir. Let's be fair now.
Yeah, but you're not the feelings police, are you?
Sir,
You're not the feelings
no,
police.
but you know what I am, sir? I'm human like you are.
Okay.
I'm not a feelings police, you're right.
Yeah.
But the trouble is, I'm human. Take this away. I'm human like you are. There's no difference between you and I. We're both human at the end of the day. You imagine now, if I turned up on your doorstep and I was filming your car outside, you wouldn't like it. And I just said, I'm just doing it for the sake of it. You wouldn't like it.
Literally, if you turned up outside my house and started filming my car, just without a uniform on or anything,
right. It wouldn't be right, sir, would it?
I wouldn't be bothered. I wouldn't be bothered.
Really? Why?
Because why would I be bothered that somebody's filming my car? Why would I be bothered? Tell me why I would have to be bothered because somebody's filming my car.
Well, I wouldn't like it.
You wouldn't like it personally,
I wouldn't like it, but you'd like that, though. That's fine. Fine.
No, I didn't say I'd like it. I'd just be impartial. If somebody were filming my car, if somebody were filming my car and stuff, I'd just watch them from afar and just make sure they weren't damaging it or anything. And if there were no reason to come out, I wouldn't bother coming out. If I thought they were filming my house, I'd just draw my curtains and just forget about it and then just wait till the battery runs out. You know.
You wouldn't call the police and say there's a suspicious male outside. You wouldn't.
Only if it was suspicious. Only if it was suspicious.
So you would you find then, right? Sort of like going outside the box a little bit. Would you not find that strange? I would. If I was in my house.
Yeah.
And I'm just sitting in my house minding my own business and I've got some person outside filming my house and my car, I'd find that suspicious. Personally, I would. I don't know, obviously you don't, so that's fine. Have you got a gripe with the company, sir, or anything like that?
Oh, no, I don't normally answer questions, but I do answer that because I just want to, I said to him, I did say to him on the camera, I'm not here to do anything bad. I'm literally just here to get some aerial shots, you know what I mean? And that's it. Just film, fly over, get some aerial shots and then disappear like a ninja.
You're definitely not a ninja. I can confirm that, because if you were a ninja, I wouldn't be able to recognise you, would I?
Nope.
So, I'm going to ask. You haven't got to give me your details. I'm going to ask anyway. Are you prepared to give me your details?
Not unless after. But
no, you haven't got to. No, you're committing no offences at the end of the day.
Excellent. That's
okay.
Cool.
They're just a concerned party, sir. That's all that is. And you know what businesses are like now, or people are like. They get concerned. They see a drone in the air. You know,
I did try and tell them not to ring you. I said it was their boss that told them to ring you, and I said don't ring them. I said don't ring police, come on, because you've got enough on at the end of the day, haven't you, without this? You know what I mean?
To be honest with you, we are busy, but at the end of the day, everyone's sort of like incident is going to be serious or not serious. And I think it could be serious. You might think it's not serious, and vice versa. At the end of the day, they're just concerned because they've got their personal cars.
Are you a PC or a PCSO?
Sir, what's that got to do with anything?
Because you've covered your numbers up on, so I don't even know how I'm speaking to you. You could just be some guy in a thing, you never identified yourself or anything.
I could just be some sort of guy who turns up in a police vehicle. Okay, if you ask for my ID, sir, it's there, but I'm not having it on camera. I am a PC. Okay.
PC. Okay. I just wanted to check your powers. That's all. Yeah. Just checking your powers.
So different powers. PCSO, PC. What's the different powers then, sir?
Well, PCSOs can't arrest or anything like that, can
Sir,
they? So
who said about arresting?
No, I didn't think you were, but all I'm doing is that's just an example of what the different powers are, you see. So
PCSOs can ask someone for their details, same sort of thing as well. They can't arrest, I agree with you.
The constable argues.
But yes, my warrant card is here. I'm happy to show it to you. Just
no,
not,
I don't.
not on camera.
Listen, I don't want it on my film or anything like that. I just wanted to check because
I'm
the
happy.
thing is, it's a cold day, so obviously you've got your epaulets covered up because you're wearing a
Well,
jacket.
they're not covered up. I've got,
That's what I mean. But but I just like to know I'm speaking to make sure you're a real police officer.
It's
or,
not a problem, sir. I'm PC Saunders from Ellen Road Police Station.
PC Saunders, Ellen Road, excellent. That's perfect. Well, thank you for identifying.
So that's not an issue or a problem.
Perfect.
What warrant card? You'd like to see it?
No, I'm not bothered. I don't need to see all that kind of stuff. No,
they're just concerned people at the end of the day.
What are you going to go tell them then when you go to speak to them now?
Sir, what I'm going to say is this, okay? You're on a public highway.
Yeah.
This is a public highway. This is not private.
Yeah.
Down there, sir, would be private because they're cars and everything like that at all. What I am going to say, sir, like any normal person would be, is that you're on a private highway. Okay, you're entitled to film and you can do whatever you like, sir. At the end of the day, you can film to your heart's content because you're on a public place. But the problem is, all it is, they're concerned. They don't know.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
So if you let them know, then they should be all right with that. Then just tell them it's not.
I'm going to update them. I thought I'd come and have a chat with you first, just to see, have you had any issues with the company or any problems at all?
No, definitely nothing like that. This is just social media, like I told them. Just all it is. I make a drone show, so I fly over and I put the music behind it, and that's it really. I do a film.
Right, okay.
Yeah, film on the ground,
and
then fly over, and that's it really. That is it.
That's no vehicles, sir. They're private vehicles, no.
Oh no! I mean, I said on the camera earlier that I'm not trying to get private vehicles. I think two Mercedes drove through, and I said I'm just going to point the camera away because they're always complained about personal vehicles. You know what I mean? But
I think that's what they're concerned about is their personal vehicles. And at the end of the day, I don't know if they've had any issues with previous employers. I don't know at the end of the day, and I'm sure they don't know either. Okay. Let me go and chat to them, sir. I've got no issues, no problems.
Just one more thing. You did say you were busy.
I am busy, sir, but that's fine.
Yeah, but so why come out to a non-crime?
Sir,
you said it's a non-crime, but you said you're busy.
Sir, when someone calls the police, okay, we attend. We try and attend. An emergency will go a lot quicker. Okay, I was literally around the corner.
The officer eventually provides his name, PC Saunders, but the auditor rightly withholds his own. In the UK, you are generally not required to provide personal details unless under arrest or subject to specific antisocial behaviour statutes. The officer's curiosity does not supersede the auditor's right to silence.
I'm here, sir. Why would I ignore a call? Someone's the police there at the end of the day, okay? Anything else, sir, you want to ask me before I disappear?
No, I'm just going to watch what happens. And then I'm going to get the drone over.
Right.
I haven't flown yet.
Can you enlighten me with laws on drones? Could you just enlighten me a little bit?
Yeah. I don't mind doing that. You see, some people say, "Oh, why is he asking the drone?" But I don't mind. Basically, you can fly. My drone is sub 250 grams, which means it weighs less than 250 grams. Yeah. That does mean something because with a sub 250 gram drone, you can fly them anywhere where the flight airspace is not restricted, basically.
I'm with you.
Where there's no flight restriction zone.
No.
So flight restriction zones are airports, prisons. Fly over them, you're probably going to prison.
Right.
But anywhere else, more or less anywhere else is game, unless there's a flight restriction zone up. There might be a restriction zone up again over a nuclear facility or something like that.
Yeah, like there would be an airport or something like that.
Yeah, but you wouldn't. We might be pretty close to Leeds here, but I've checked and we're outside the FRZ.
It's outside. I was going to say it's pretty far away at the end of the day.
Yeah. We'd be in the CT yard, if anything, not the FRZ.
Oh, right.
Which means the FRZ's the flight restriction zone.
Right, okay.
I can still fly in the control zone, but that's nowhere near the actual airport. That's just to alert me that there might be low aircraft.
I'm with you. Okay. All right, sir. So I'm going to speak to the gentleman over there. Okay. Thanks for the chat. It's appreciated, the chat.
Okay. And then, guys, let's see what actually happens. And it's about this time when I wish I had the Zoom, so we can watch the faces when he tells them. Can't really get any closer without walking onto the private. Well, I'm not going to walk right up to them, onto their private land. It's not what I do, basically. I wonder if he's sharing his newfound expert knowledge on drones that he got from the guy that he came to see. You off back in now, guys? I did tell you, didn't I? It weren't a crime.
The just following orders defense returns. The owner instructs staff to call the police, yet no crime is articulated. This is where legal ignorance meets blind obedience, and it's about to get messy. The mask becomes the new villain. When people run out of legal arguments, they switch to emotional ones. It's suspicious. But anonymity in public is perfectly lawful. Watch how fast suspicion replaces logic here. Just before the police arrive, the misunderstanding hits maximum voltage. Staff believe the auditor's calm filming equals criminal intent. This is a prime example of how I don't like it gets mistaken for it must be illegal. The arrival of police will either clarify the law or double down on feelings over facts.